All right, we're here with Travis, and he's got a little Scarborough wine. And Scarborough is probably one of those more little kind of behind-the-scenes obscure brands that's starting to kind of get some momentum here in Washington. But you're not. You started in California, is that right?
I did. I started. Very first job was at Pine Ridge Winery, and I was just shipping and for their wine club, and kind of got me into wine a bit. Worked in the hospitality business a little bit after that, after graduation, and was going to Sonoma State, and I worked at Chateau Montelena, and I was doing the tours and tastings and helping out in Crush whenever that was happening. So I learned a lot there. Did a lot of the. In 1976, the Chardonnay won, so I got that down. But after that, I went to Viader, and I was an assistant winemaker there. They were nice enough to put me through some UC Davis online extension courses, get me up to speed. I did that, loved my job there, but when you grow up in a town of 5,000, St. Helena, I had to do something different. So I moved up here 2002, and started making wine in a very small, about 300 square foot garage in Queen Anne. And it was just for fun, just messing around. And first batch tasted okay. Second one, not bad. Family was liking it, doing some private labels for the family, stuff like that. And then all underground. And then 2005 was the official vintage for well, at that time it was O'Shea Scarborough, now Scarborough. But it was made for 2 years at OS Winery down in South Park. And then got my own place in 2007 down in beautiful scenic Tukwila on the banks of the Duwamish River.
Wow, that's gorgeous, amazing.
Yes, but obviously all the grapes come from Eastern Washington.
And so now you're in, which vintage is this that we're tasting today?
So just released the 2010 vintage.
So 5 years into it.
5 years into it.
These two have become your kind of, you do have other wines that are fun to play with, but these are your two main guys right here. Would you want to tell us what this is?
Yeah, these are kind of like the staple wines, and so the Royale is what I like to call my left bank, and then the main event is the right bank, the left bank, sorry. Left bank, right bank. So Royale with Merlot-based, Merlot, Cab Franc, Cabernet, and Petit Verdot. And then the main event, 75% Cab, and then Petit Verdot, Merlot, and Cab Franc as well.
These are definitely not for the faint of heart. They're pretty bold, pretty strong, a lot of tannin, a lot of fruit, the kind of wines I think that could age really well. And also be food wines, so they're not necessarily just your average sipping around at a hot summer day picnic. These are big, bold wines that I think collectors like to age for a couple of years. How much of this do you make?
So the total production of Scarborough is about 1,500 cases, but out of these wines, the Royale is about 420, and then the main event is around 490.
This is exactly the kind of producer that Wine World likes to have, a lot of small production things. You don't have to fill 100 stores with this wine. So we might only buy a couple cases and it'll be gone, and then we have to bring something else in. But if you like to find little cool things like Scarborough, Wine World is a great place to do it here in Seattle. And we love having people like Travis here. So thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see you
Thank you for the
soon.
support. Appreciate it. Yeah.